are going to learn about our topic number 114, move to and line to function in C under graphics. So let's look at graphics in C language. So in the previous video, we have learned that how to draw circle, rectangle and ellipse in C language using the function and the header file, that is the graphics.h header file. Now in this video, we are going to learn about the move to and line to function in C language. So let's look at. This is the graphics.h header file. So I have told you that the syntax of graphics.h header file should be like this. Hashtag include graphics.h. So graphics.h is going to be initialized. Okay. This is the way of declaring the header file in C language for the graphics. Okay. Move to function in C language. So it is very important function. If you wanna anything to move from one place to another, means from x axis to y axis, or means from x axis to some distance of x axis, means some distance of y axis to some distance of x axis. So you can use the concept of move to function. So let's look at move to function. So this is the syntax that I am going to tell you. It is a move to function which help us to move from x coordinate to y coordinate. Okay. So you can see here move to x coordinate you need to specify and the y coordinate you need to specify here. So this is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate. You know about the x and y coordinate. Horizontal line are x coordinate and the vertical line are y coordinate. Okay. Now let's look at the program related to it. So about the line to function. Before studying the program, let's look at the line to function too. So this function is used to line up from x coordinate to y coordinate. Means from this x coordinate to that y coordinate. Okay. So let's look at the syntax of it. So here the syntax line to is a function and here you need to specify the x coordinate and here you need to specify the y coordinate. So actually x coordinate is the horizontal line and y coordinate is the vertical line. Okay. So now let's look at the programs in which we will deal with the function and the concept of line to and move to function. So let's look at. So here is that program in which I am going to deal about the graphics move to and line to function. So first of all we have to initialize or we can say declare the header file that is going to be used here. So this is the hashtag include studio.h, this is hashtag include conio.h, this is hashtag include graphics.h and this is hashtag include docs.h. So studio stands for standard input output header file and conio stands for control input output header files. After the initialization of two header files, here you are seeing that I am initializing the graphics.h header file. This is very important header file, okay, because in it there is a move to and line to function. Okay. Then after that I am using the concept of hashtag includes docs.h header file. After the declaration of this all header files, I am going to use the function that I will use here. So we can say this is a prototype of function. Prototype is that thing you need to specify for the compiler that I am going to use that function, so that compiler could understand very easily. So this is the prototype. So this is the function whose name is project work1 and whose return type is void, so it is not going to return us anything. This is the prototype. After that I am using the main function here and you can see here that this is going to return us a void, means empty. And after the opening of main function I am initializing, we can say I am using the variable zd which is assigning a detect init of integer data type and gm is also a variable of integer data type, x and y is also a variable of integer data type. And then finally I am initializing the graphics with the help of init graph function. So I am initializing the graphics mode here and in that I am passing the address of GD and address of GM, which is a local variable, and here the path of C language. for the graphics mode. Okay. After then I am using the project work one function here. So project work function here I am declaring. So that function is going to be called. This function is going to be called here, and it will work all the possibilities that I have done here. I have used the concept of set bk color, I have used the concept of set color, I have used the concept of rectangle, I have used the concept of a set fill style, flood fill, and whatever the header files of graphics contain. Move to, line to, so these all function I am going to use. About the clear device actually clears all and everything after this code, means it is going to clear each and every code whatever is going to be executing, means simply we can say it is used to clear the device. Okay, then it will call the function, this function. So this function is going to be called here, and it will shows each and everything, that it will set the background color black, it will set the color white, then rectangle like this is going to be drawn, then rectangle like this is going to be drawn, then set fill style is going to be filled here, then flood fill is going to be done like this, then ellipse function is going to execute, then set fill again, ellipse is going to be set filtered with this style blue, flood fill is going to be white, then ellipse is going to be drawn like this, then set fill cyan color is going to be executed, then flood fill is going to be used, then rectangle is going to be drawn like this, then set fill style is going to be red here, then flood fill is going to be white here. Then I am using the move to and line to function, so it will move from x-axis 300 to y-axis 365. Then I am using the line to, means it will move line to from x-axis 310 to y-axis 355. Similarly, in similar way, it moves, we can say line to from 370 x coordinate to 355 y coordinate. So these all are the functions that I have declared. I have told you a word in the function under the graphics.h header files. So you can use the concept of the function. So this is actually the project of graphics about the move to and line to and all the functions that I have told you. So after the initialization, this function is going to execute, and after then gauge function is going to execute. It means whenever the user presses any keyboard, then it is going to execute the gauge function. After the gauge function execution, it will close the graph with the help of close graph function. So after the closing of the graph, all the execution has been made, then we will restore CRT mode. Finally, the main function terminates. So this is what the program that deal with the move to and line to function using the graphics in C language. So this is very interesting project. I need so that you can do it better with the project in graphics, so that it will move your thought, imaginations and creation in C language. So I hope you will use the function of move to and line to in graphics for your better coding and for your better programming with the graphics. So this was all about the move to and line to function and the programs related to move to and line to function under the different approach of the graphics functions, like set bk color, like set flood fill and clear device, ellipse, rectangles. So these all function is going to help you to execute and make a good project in graphics. So this was all about the move to and line to function. thanks for watching. धन्यवाद.